Hi guys, so I'm wearing a really bright and happy shirt today because I'm super excited to talk about City of Bones, which is book 1 in the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I feel like a lot of you have read this book by now. However, some of you have not. I mean, I just read it a week ago. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a book summary. So Clary, short for Clarissa, is almost 16 years old. Starts out the book, she sees some people that her best friend Simon cannot see, and that's odd. And then what's even more odd is she sees them murder someone. Not good. She's not really supposed to see them because they're not actually human. They're called shadow hunters, and shadow hunters kill demons, and they kind of keep other like downworlders in check. Someone from her life goes missing, and she needs these shadow hunters to kind of help her to get that person back. And I'm not going to tell you much more because I really want you to read the book because I thought it was very exciting. It kept my attention the whole time. I liked the whole world that was created by Cassandra Clare. I love all the action and the fighting and all the juicy parts. There's a little bit of romance, which kept my attention because I like romance, but not too much to make it like all sappy and stuff. I feel like it had some good characters in it. There's 5 books in this series, and this is only book 1, so we're just starting the journey. I've heard many good things about this series. I enjoyed it as well, so I would recommend it to you. So you should go do that. And you should do that now because the rest of us are going to start discussing the book in detail. So bye! Alright, so now for the book discussion. I really enjoyed this book. I liked it the entire time I was reading it until the end. So I'm just going to kind of forget about the end for now and just kind of discuss like some of my favorite parts and just what I liked about the book and what I thought. And then we'll get to the ending. So, I like Jace. I liked his character. He's the attractive, arrogant, he's a good fighter, he's brave, or maybe just stupid. Simon in this book just kind of seems annoying to me. He just kind of is there. And of course he was really cool the ending when he shot the ceiling and he saved all their butts basically. But overall he just kind of seems like I may grow to love him though. I mean, it's book 1 and a lot can happen. As of right now, he just kind of seems like the pitiful, like, if you love her, freaking tell her, don't just, hide. Exact opposite of Jace, in that Jace would just tell the girl and Simon's scared. Alec and Isabel were fine. Hodge, I really liked Hodge. He kind of was like the father figure, kind of like reminding me of Dumbledore. I don't know. I liked him though, of course, until the ending. What the heck, Hodge? I was really mad about that. I was kind of, I think, like pulling my hair. Could not believe that he betrayed them. I was super pissed. Way to go, Hodge. What the heck? Big whoop that you had to stay in your huge institute. Get over it. Don't freaking feed your almost like son to the bad guy. There were a lot of action parts I loved. I never knew what was going to happen, and I love this whole world. There's so much I still have to learn, all this mystery, so much I had to learn still about like the ruins, and I mean, I'm only in book 1. I just started. The brothers were super scary. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for the movie that comes out in August, but they looked even scarier in the trailer. Oh, and Valentine, speaking of the trailer, what? I don't know what you guys thought of when you read through this book. I don't even know if there was even really that many descriptions of Valentine. For some reason, I guess I just kind of put him as like, he's the bad guy. And then I almost like was thinking of him as this like creepy Voldemort type guy. And yeah, he's not. Like, have you seen the trailer? He's like a normal guy. I mean, he's got like some weird little braid dread thing. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention that I really like about this book, it doesn't seem like it's just a good guy versus a bad guy. There's all these like gray areas that I like where it's kind of like conflicting with, they used to be in the circle together, they used to be friends, her mom used to be married to the bad guy, and I really liked that. It was different and I thought it was exciting, and I liked how they were all connected. I thought there were tons of funny parts in this book, like in the beginning, and Clary's talking to Isabel and they're talking about Jace, and she's talking about like how Jace is so sexy, Isabel is. Clary's like, isn't he like your brother? Gross. Ha! Funny that you should talk about it being gross that he would be someone's brother. While I was reading, obviously before I got to the ending, I really liked the greenhouse part. I thought that was cute, and how he brought her up there, and I just liked that whole part. Aw. Now I look back to that part and I go, Summed up, I did not like the ending. I did not like the last couple chapters. It was mind-boggling. It was confusing. Basically, I was not happy with the ending. I was not happy how that turned out. But the fact that the brother and sister, I can't handle. I am grossed out. I am so confused. And I kept thinking Valentine was lying. I kept thinking that in the second book, they'd kind of be like, oh, there was a mistake. Just ignore everything that you've been told about the whole sibling business. It's not true. But I'm reading the second one and that hasn't happened yet. Still grossed out. And then the way that they were just kind of like, oh well, we're brother and sister. I kept thinking for some reason that it was going to be like a twist that like Luke was her dad or something. I don't know. But I just felt like the author was kind of trying to get me. The way she was writing it made me like Jace more and made me like them as a couple a lot. And some of you are thinking, Jessica, that's not all this book is about, their love life. And I completely agree with you. There's so much more going on. However, I did not see this coming whatsoever, so it's kind of thrown me. I will get over it, and I will move on. Like I said, I'm already reading book 2. It's not like I'm throwing a tantrum and then now I'm not going to continue reading. That's stupid. So the book was fantastic. I recommend all of you reading it. I'm sorry if this book review was a little of me kind of whining and I don't know, but that's what happened. You can't have that type of ending and then expect me to just have a totally calm book review where I'm not angry at some people, Cassandra Clare. Can't expect that. I think that's all I had to say about this book. I know I left out a lot of details. I think as I was reading it, there were so many parts I wanted to bring up during the book review. And then I got to the ending and it's like so mind-boggling I couldn't even think of anything else that I wanted to talk about. I really want to talk to you guys. When you read this first book, was your reaction to the ending the same as mine? Am I the only one that's overreacting? Did some of you totally see it coming? Don't spoil me if possible. I am still reading the other books. Just first book is what we're talking about. That's it. So please don't spoil me. Let me know what you thought of this book. Comment below. I want to discuss. I will see you next time. I hope you all are having a super duper day. And I hope that you keep reading. And I will see you next time. Bye.